Good morning. Yesterday I had a dream, that I woke up in a prison. Well, let me give you the backstory first. Um, I had, fell back a little bit. I ain't gonna say I fell all the way off. I still was praying, but I was letting a thing kind of hold me down. And when I'm like that, I don't come on and do stuff like this. I don't. So I repented and I rededicated myself, and this was on Thursday, Friday, on today's Saturday, the Sabbath. Today's the end of the Sabbath, because on Friday night was the beginning, this the end, and I kept Shabbat. So I prayed last night, calling on the name of Jesus and all of that, and I went to bed. Um, then I prayed through the house too. Then I dreamt that I woke up in a prison. It was a prison on a high floor, like a prison in a high rise. It's like the top floors in a Empire State Building. Let's say that's a little bit too high, but in a tall building, the top floors was Rikers. So I woke up there and I'm like, why am I in prison? Like, because, when you're doing the wrong thing, your spirit is actually under attack by other spirits, or you're taken captive by other spirits. So you smoking cigarettes, you're captive by them cigarette spirits. If you're drinking, you're captive by them drinking spirits. If you're smoking weed, you're captive by weed spirits. Probably all the same contingents, or how you say the contingents, or it's like in the army where they have their different groups, regiments. It's probably the same regiment but different functions, or the same regiment. Who knows? You smoke, that's what they over smoking. So I think that's what it is. So I woke up and I'm in a prison, and they angry at me. Everybody looks angry at me, and it's like I got to get out of here now. I'm like, yo, why am I in prison? So now I'm ringing a bell. I mean, not bell. I'm pushing the button for the elevator to come up. Elevator come up, and me and this other guys in there, we want to get out, right? So instead of the elevator going down to where we know we would get out, it took us up higher. So now we get up higher. Now we like in the worst part of this prison, in a high rise. We in the worst part, and it's the top floor is like the worst part. So we get in there, and it's like everybody know that we different, or something different with us now. So they put a hit on me and the kid as soon as we came through the elevator. We knew it was gonna happen. They hit him first. They cut him. They did whatever they did to him. I knew they was coming for me. They showed me a cell that was supposed to be my cell, but I knew I wasn't supposed to stay there. It felt like it was like that. This is your cell. This is where you want to stay. But I knew it was just a setup to have me there for them to all rush in, and that's just what they did. They all rushed in, and I was trying to fight them, but I was weak. But I'm only weak right now, I guess. I'm only weak right now because I'm just now coming back in. Because there's times I'll beat the crap out of people like them in dreams, or things like them in dreams. So that means I gotta get my weight up. So that's just on motivation. But they cut me on the back of my neck, and I ran to the elevator. I got in the elevator. Finally went all the way down. Got out, and I'm in a big mall, and I knew I was free. But I got this cut on my neck, so now I'm running around like this. And I'm telling people, please help me, help me. I got cut in the back of my neck. And I'm thinking I was just in prison, but now I'm free. But they cut me, and they basically cut me and sent me out. Because they was angry. You know what I'm saying? Angry that I woke up. Or that's what it is, because I've had many dreams like this. And actually I had to break through layers when I first came out of the world, and I was into everything. I had to go to all these different places and like overcome them to get to where I was, and then I mess around and turn back around to certain things, so that reintroduce certain spirits back into your life. So now I got to deal with pushing all of them, whatever came with me going backwards, back out. This stuff is real, okay? So I'm just documenting this. Today is the 30th of December. And I also had another dream last night, but I don't remember it too much. It's in too many fragments for me to remember. But that one I remember profoundly, okay? So I just wanted to tell it. Enjoy your day. It's been a long time. I think it's been like 4 months. But I'm back pushing forward for it. But such is life, you know what I'm saying? What I don't like is people who are going through things, but they still in ministry. If you're going through something and it's something that you know you should step back for, step back. Because I don't respect someone who's smoking cigarettes and you on a pulpit, smoking weed and you're on a pulpit. you sitting in a bar, and I catch you in a bar, and you supposed to be a deacon or a pastor. I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't be in a bar and be in a church. You could be in a bar and if you just in the church, but if you on a roster, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to step down, man. You don't stand up there and keep preaching, and you know you got, you know, things wrong with you. I'm not that person. So anytime you see me talking, you know I'm clean. I'm 3 days clean now. Because all I was doing was smoking weed, and I wasn't even smoking it like I ever smoked it before. I was smoking it a little bit, but it's still a sin. You get what I'm saying? Because the weed wasn't my problem. I'm not battling weed. I'm battling the mentality of how to stay patient in God and how to wait on God, on the Lord for things, and how to deal with loneliness and the set apart thing. Because He set His people apart, and unfortunately, we live in a world where people are running after the world, running after Satan. I don't. I have never really ran after this world too much. It's things in this world always rub me wrong, and I started stepping back from since young. So I'm in this world, but I'm not of it, and nor do I seek to be like anyone in this world. I don't want a record deal. I don't want to talk to these people. I don't idolize none of these people. I don't idolize none of these holidays. I don't eat no pork or nothing like that. And this is without anything. So I'm already halfway there. But everybody got main things they need to contend with. All right, and my main thing was marijuana. So I have to stay away from marijuana because that's my main thing. Everything else don't bother me. I could drink, don't bother me. I could do anything else. And it don't stick to me. Weed is my main fight, so I have to stay away from weed. It's sort of like that, you know? Well, to each their own. If you disagree with anything I said, I don't care. All right? So God bless you in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. I'm still going to be living my life. And hopefully you do the same. And hopefully you be true to yourself like I'm true to myself.